There's a dangerous myth we all believe after 65, that slowing down is normal, even healthy. But what if I told you that belief is the single biggest mistake seniors make? Today, you'll discover the unexpected truth behind aging gracefully and why taking it easy could secretly be ruining your health. It reminded me of a neighbor I had years ago, and she was vibrant, energetic, always in her garden or taking brisk walks around our block, and was the one who always told me, move it or lose it. But when she retired at 67 and decided she deserved a break, she hung up her gardening gloves, traded morning walks for late mornings in bed, and slowly faded away from the lively woman I knew within just a couple of years, and struggled to climb her own stairs, and soon she wasn't joining neighborhood events anymore. When I finally visited her, she told me something I'll never forget. She said, "It's easier to stop than to start again. I wish I'd known how much I'd lose." And story is powerful because it could be anyone's story. Yours, mine, anyone who believes that slowing down after 65 is natural or harmless. But the truth is, our bodies and minds are meant for movement, meant for challenge. Without it, they don't just relax, they start to decline. But here's the hopeful part. You don't have to let inactivity define your retirement years. No matter how long you've been taking it easy, your body is incredibly resilient. You can regain strength, rebuild your energy, and reclaim the active, vibrant life you deserve. Let's take a closer look at why these changes happen and how they subtly begin affecting your daily life. Doctors explain this clearly. When muscles shrink due to inactivity, they're not just getting smaller, they're also losing strength and endurance. Your muscle fibers become less capable of supporting you, especially during common tasks like getting up from a chair, reaching for items on a high shelf, or even walking short distances. I remember a day vividly. I had just spent an afternoon binge watching my favorite show. Simple enough, right? But when I tried to stand up afterward, my knees buckled slightly and I felt a wave of fatigue, as if I'd done something strenuous. It startled me. That weakness was a direct consequence of sitting still too often. My muscles were signaling clearly that I needed more activity, not less. Beyond muscles, inactivity accelerates bone loss, what doctors call osteoporosis. Your bones need regular weight-bearing activities, like walking or climbing stairs, to stay dense and strong. Without these activities, bones thin rapidly, becoming fragile and prone to breaks, even from minor falls. My friend Helen learned this the hard way. After months of little activity, she stumbled over a small rug at home, a rug she walked over safely 1,000 times before. This minor fall resulted in a fractured hip, drastically changing her independence overnight. It was a harsh lesson about how quickly inactivity can weaken your body. And here's something most people don't realize. Inactivity doesn't just affect your body, it affects your mind profoundly. Researchers now understand that reduced physical activity directly correlates with increased rates of depression, anxiety, and even memory decline in older adults. Regular movement isn't just good for your physical health, it's crucial for your mental clarity, emotional balance, and overall sense of well-being. Think about it like a gently flowing stream. Movement keeps the water clear and vibrant. When it stops flowing, it becomes stagnant, murky. Your mind and body operate similarly. When activity slows dramatically, your internal systems stagnate, leading to fatigue, mood swings, forgetfulness, and even greater vulnerability to chronic illness. But don't worry, these insights aren't meant to frighten you. Quite the opposite. Understanding exactly how inactivity affects you provides a perfect motivation to reclaim your activity and your health, because it's truly never too late. Actionable steps to regain activity and health. So, where do you start if you've been inactive for a while? Here's the great news. You don't have to jump into intense exercise or join a gym right away. Small, manageable steps can dramatically reverse the effects of inactivity. Let's talk about practical things you can start doing right now. Step 1, gentle movement daily. Start with simple activities that gently wake up your muscles. Commit to a daily routine as simple as walking around your house or garden for 10 minutes. If you can walk comfortably, gradually increase this to 20 or 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be fast or strenuous, just consistent. Remember, regular gentle movement is far better than occasional vigorous activity. Step 2, incorporate strength-building activities. Next, include easy, strength-building activities a few times a week. This might mean using light hand weights, resistance bands, or even doing simple chair exercises. Things like standing up slowly from your chair several times in a row or lifting small, manageable household items. These small exercises build muscle strength surprisingly quickly. Now, I understand, starting can feel intimidating, especially if you're not used to regular activity. But trust me, once you feel your strength gradually returning, your confidence and motivation will naturally grow. Step 3. Mind and mood boosters. Don't forget the mental benefits of activity. Even gentle movement stimulates feel-good chemicals in your brain, lifting your mood and sharpening your memory. Try combining your daily walks with something enjoyable, listening to your favorite music, podcasts, or audiobooks. Make movement a positive experience, something you look forward to rather than dread. Step 4. Find an activity buddy or group. Finally, consider finding an activity partner, maybe a neighbor, friend, or family member. Having someone to talk to while you walk or exercise helps make movement enjoyable. It also builds accountability, meaning you're more likely to stick with your routine. Social interaction combined with activity is powerful medicine, boosting both your physical health and emotional well-being. Trust me, once you rediscover how good it feels to move regularly, you might even find yourself looking forward to these activities. Yes, even more than that tempting afternoon nap or your favorite TV show. Remember, you have complete control here. Taking these small steps today can help you reclaim your health, your independence, and your joy for life. And most importantly, it's not about becoming an athlete overnight. It's simply about gently reminding your body and your mind that you're still here, still strong, and still capable of living an active, fulfilling life. Ultimately, aging well isn't about doing less. It's about finding joy and purpose in staying active, connected, and fully engaged with life. So, before you go, let me ask you something important. What small, meaningful step can you commit to today that will keep you active and healthy for years to come? Maybe it's a daily walk around your neighborhood, perhaps reaching out to a friend or family member to join you, or even just starting with gentle stretches each morning. Whatever you choose, remember, your future health, independence, and happiness depend largely on the decisions you make right now. I'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What's one simple action you'll take today to maintain your strength, health, and happiness? Let's support and inspire each other, because no one should navigate this journey alone. Thanks for spending your valuable time here today. Remember, your best years are still ahead, and you have the power to make them vibrant,